It is a new Korean drama released in 2024. Just listening to the name makes people think about it. The drama shows the real situation of unmarried couples in the form of comedy and with the theme of various love affairs. A man who has been single for 10,000 days on stage just broke up with his girlfriend as a result. Hey, are you really going to do it? No, the two of them walk together in a straight line, but the two of them have no money, no children, and even no married life. Just before their lives collapsed, they found an unexpected way to make money. The woman's name is Yushin. She is the receptionist of a hotel. Every day she will meet people who are in bad shape. On this day, a pair of middle-aged men and women walked in. The woman asked if there was a cheap single room. The two of them just need to take a break. Shin and I doesn't want to talk to her. Tell the other party that there is only a suite worth 200,000. He wants the woman to quit. The man next to her hurriedly walked over, hearing the woman call her brother. Yushin knows that the two of them are not in a normal relationship. In my life, I don't have time to talk about this. The helpless woman had to make a concession. She filled in the identity information and paid the room fee. Yushin recorded all the information of the customer on her notebook. She bought a taxi with her husband's loan. The man refused to pull the passenger. Every day occasionally hide in a corner to rest. The man ran into her car by accident until he paid her 3 times the price she was willing to send the guest. After reaching the destination, the helpless man asked her to wait for an hour. The man refused. The helpless man continued to add 300,000. Let her wait for half an hour. It will come out in less than an hour. The man knew the purpose of the helpless man. As a result, the car was parked aside. In order to wait more patiently, she took away the stop sign and parked the car. She never thought there's a reason to put this sign. When she woke up after resting, she found that it was a mess outside. The insurance company took out the video of her moving the stop sign. Reject all compensation. He was worried about his wife every day. He didn't even care about his wife. Yushin was angry. Asked him if he did something wrong outside. He wanted to explain. Unintentionally told his wife's friend's husband about the affair. The man came to kneel and ask for forgiveness. He did not hesitate to use money to atone for his sin. Yushin easily got 30 million, so she bought the man a dream car. Take out your secret weapon. It records the information of many traders. This made them find the way to make a fortune. I know a lot of people like you. Let's not live like this anymore. The two of them only care about the crazy output. How could they not think of being targeted by others? Yushin, in the room where the two of them fell over, found the object after the assault. According to the situation at the scene and the smell in the room, the two of them must not be a couple. Yushin saw the other party's lost smartwatch. He couldn't wait to hit the woman secretly. She asked her husband to stay at the hotel door in order to track the woman's whereabouts. The woman just left the hotel. The man sent the taxi quickly. The man sent the woman to the destination. Yushin saw the man. That man is the one who lives in the hotel with the woman. The man took a picture of the car license plate of the ghost man. Follow him all the way. Found that the ghost man not only lives in the same community as the woman, and he already has a wife. The two of them are not on the same side. The two of them stayed at the man's house early. When I followed him to the workplace, I just saw that the two of them were colleagues. Soon after, the woman hurriedly ran past the two of them. After the two of them followed to the underground garage, the woman actually disappeared. Yushin saw the swaying car staring at the spirit. She asked the man to take out his phone and recorded outside the car. The conversation between the man and the woman in the car made all the men out there laugh. When they got home, they started writing blackmail letters. Asked the man for 20 million. They packed the letter and the evidence. The man pretended to be a courier and sent the courier to the ghost man. The ghost man opened the courier, found that there was actually a tablet inside. He was in a daze. The picture inside scared him. He knew that he had exposed his cheating, so he found a way to get out of the house. He asked the woman to find a way. The woman asked for a police report. The man was angry and didn't want to make a big deal. He wanted the woman to pay half of the blackmail money. The woman refused directly. After hearing, let him find a way. If you come to bother him again, just tell his wife that the man cheated. The man had to let the woman go. After hearing, think of a way. The next day, the man was waiting at the transaction location. After seeing the man put the money in, he reported to Yushin. Yushin stared for a long time. After confirming that the ghost man did not call the police, he sent a signal to the man. The man opened the fire and took the money directly. It's just this time they only received 7 million Korean won. With a request letter from the ghost man, asked the two of them to let him go. He can only get this money. He got so much money so easily. Let the two of them be unable to clean up. It's just the next target. They made a fool of themselves. People who have passed half 102 years will really play. At the critical moment, the woman's chin was dislocated. The man was about to make an emergency call. The woman stopped him. If the two of them are known to others, the man will be in a deep abyss. When the man left, I saw Yushin. He gave the two of them a Check per person, let the two of them not say what they have to say. Look at the man's outfit, wearing a gold chain, hand holding a big key in labor market. Yushin knows the opportunity has come. The two of them went online to check. The man is actually a big hit in the Jade world. They searched all the way to the man's factory, then start tracking. Are you okay? His chin is dislocated. But he went hiking after climbing the mountain. The two of them hurry to the resort. The two of them look blue. This is another expense for no reason. For money, the two of them decided to give it a go, but the distance between the resort increased the difficulty of shooting. The passionate woman took off her headgear when making sure her chin is good. I think it's possible. The two of them rushed into the house. Yushin turned around and looked at her. Husband, how do you get over there? One of the two will have to cross the sea. The man floated to the other person's resort, quietly opened the window. They started shooting at a good place. They know the man has a lot of money. Fortunately, he asked for 50 million Korean won. A man who has been through a lot. He didn't care about this kind of little trick. He asked to talk to the man. The two of them rushed to their heads. They knew it was a trap. Still go to the date. Without hesitation, the man came to the Jade market. Carefully, I was attacked from behind when I just came in. The other party actually knows Chinese Kung Fu, a combination of walking clouds and flowing water. The man was beaten to the face. The man knelt down and begged for mercy. The cheating man agreed to sit down and talk. He warned the man to tell the story in detail until he heard it wasn't his wife. He decided to let the man go. He promised to give the corresponding money. Let the man hand over all the photos and videos. The two of them reached an agreement. Looking at the husband, who was beaten to a pig, Yushin cried into tears. The man held his tooth that had been beaten off. It looks like a grievance to make Yushin decide to give up, but looking at the money in the account, the man decided to go on. It's just the next target. Let the two of them pay a painful price. This is the latest Hot 19 Gene comedy. There was already a woman in the family, but he had an affair with another woman. Just finished. A woman in the family took the initiative to break up. It feels like a bridge crossing. The two of them had a big fight on the street. The man told this to Yushin. Yushin decided to put the target on them. Finally, they found a chance. The short-haired woman couldn't accept the breakup. The woman followed the man she loved. She was very nervous after seeing him. Her husband and mother-in-law were by her side. She pointed the short-haired woman to the bathroom. The woman, who still had feelings for the short-haired woman, she couldn't control her feelings. The two of them were together. The man was staring out the window, but the window in the middle blocked her sight. She and Yushin didn't take any positive evidence, so Yushin decided to follow the woman in the family at night. The woman came to the short-haired woman's attic again. The man next to her panicked. I can't take a picture of this couple. Do you want to take a picture? They are a couple, very fresh blood. Yushin picked up the phone and sneaked out of the two's tent. She took some pictures. The next day, they put the envelope in the woman's attic. The woman found the short-haired man. After looking at him, she thought his girlfriend took the picture on purpose to blackmail her. I'm here to see if it's you or not. Oh, come on, why do you think that? It's a rational doubt. You've been hit by me a lot. I need money. Didn't you give it to me on purpose to piss me off that day? The short-haired woman is innocent. She swore she would catch the man behind her back and cut him to pieces. The woman put the gold coin in the bag according to Yushin's conditions, put it on the curtain in front of the short-haired woman's house. As soon as she left, Yushin and his wife rushed out from the side. They danced excitedly. They thought they got a lot of money. Then the man found something wrong. They were followed from behind. The two of them panicked to get rid of the woman. The man wanted Yushin to get out of the car and hide, attracting the other party's attention. In the pursuit, the man accidentally ran into a car. The two of them ran into each other. A man was knocked out of a few meters away with an empty bag. The short-haired woman knew she was in big trouble. She left the man to continue chasing Yushin. Soon Yushin was caught by her, waiting for her zombie to explode. The short-haired woman grabbed her hair. Report to her girlfriend. The woman on the phone asked her to let Yushin go. She decided not to run away. This is regarded as a punishment for her disloyalty. Let's get together now. What? If this is bad, live a bad life. The short-haired woman was excited, happy to throw the bag to Yushin, and the man on the other side has fallen into a bloodbath. The man who survived but called someone else. Hello, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since we've seen each other. Missa, do you want to meet? The woman unintentionally checked the surveillance but found her husband walking past her door. She didn't expect the honest husband would cheat on his neighbor. Not long ago, a stranger appeared at the door. Peek inside after hearing Yushin's voice, scared to run away, and the door was suddenly sprayed with 8 characters. What kind of fruit? Yushin was afraid to call her husband, but there was no one listening. She came to the hospital sickbed. The husband's business was long gone, and the man secretly met the man he wanted to see. It's been a long time. I thought I'd never see you again. Nice to meet you. Yushin called the man. The man said he was sleepy and lied down looking at the sickbed. Yushin was suspicious, so he secretly installed a camera at his door. He was really worried about work. After turning on the camera, a woman appeared at the door looking at her husband's face, looking at the woman's actions. They should be very familiar, she called the man. The man said he was hanging up the phone. Yushin went home and kept looking. Yushin found the woman's photo in a book. You are a great comfort to me. I think the picture came out well. I'll give it to you. She didn't think her husband would betray her. In a fit of anger, she bought a second-hand car to follow her husband. There was nothing wrong on the way the man has been pulling the customer, even being beaten by the drunk customer. Looking at the husband who picked up the money on the ground, Yushin felt guilty. She shouldn't have doubted her husband, but is that really the case? A year ago, when the man was cleaning the car, a woman came over to borrow a vacuum cleaner from him. This accidental meeting led his families will be broken. In order to express gratitude, the woman took the initiative to help him wash the car. By chance, the two of them found out that they were neighbors. After that, the woman began to use all kinds of reasons and excuses, keep pressing on the doorbell of the man's house. Since the woman entered the man's house, the relationship between the two of them began to become ambiguous. The woman asked the man for help from time to time. The two of them are actually cleaning the toilet at home. The two of them reached an agreement, tidy up each other's home together. At first, the two of them accidentally met. I will hide in a panic, but after that the two of them are happy. Their cooperation is getting more and more tacit. After that, the man always has an unintentional look where not to look. After seeing the woman find herself, he was in a panic. Avoid the woman's sight. The woman also began to let go of herself when the two of them were addicted. What are you doing on a weekday? Surprise. As soon as the man entered the door, he took off his pants impatiently. Surprised because today is the day of the woman. He asked for a 10-minute long leave in a hurry to have a monkey, and the woman ran out of the bedroom in a panic because there are other men in it. This man is really not good. Every time you're hot, you have to use the power of the drug. The woman hurriedly stopped her husband from entering the bedroom, changed his sleeping pills to sleeping pills. This made the man in the gift hide, and the man who hid it's the real husband. The sight of the two of them meeting in private has also been found by Yoshin. When tracking the man again, Yoshin found that her husband had actually crossed his door, knocked on the door of the neighbor. He walked into the other person's room so blatantly this ignited Yoshin's anger. He bought a barrel of gasoline and handed it to the neighbor. I want to burn this pair of men and women to death. In the blink of an eye, he didn't want to be so cheap, the two of them, so he resumed his old job. Right to the woman, let the woman throw the money to the balcony of the public community. Yoshin stared at the woman upstairs until the woman left. He hung up the backpack with a fishing rod. He tried his best to control his emotions and walked into the house. The man saw a strange backpack. Where did Yoshin come from? Yoshin answered that he had continued his previous work, robbed the money obtained by the first lady. The man was still worried about why Yoshin took the risk. Why didn't you ask him to go with you? Yoshin didn't care. Explain the situation to the other person. The man who cheated was a taxi driver. The man was shocked after hearing it. The driver should have no money now. I bought it from the taxi driver. The driver didn't have much money. Yoshin then said the woman lives in this community. Coincidentally, she lives in this building. The man thought for a moment and asked, so that taxi driver, do you know? Yes. Do you have evidence? There can't be any evidence. There is evidence. Then Yoshin picked up the backpack. The man told her not to try to open it because she has nothing to do with the woman. There is no money in the bag. If Yoshin opens it, the relationship between the two will come to an end. Yoshin doesn't believe that the two are innocent. He opened it, but the result, it's full of banknotes. The man didn't understand. He had no physical contact with the neighbor. Why would he put money in it? Looking at Yoshin, who collapsed, he made a bet. What right do you have to do this to me? Why are you so proud? What are you talking about? It's not enough to just beg. I saw it all. I saw it all 2 years ago, the day you ran away. You don't see me as a woman anymore. I know you're really frustrated. Do you think you're the only one who's frustrated? Can't you wait a little longer? How long do I have to wait? I'd rather get a divorce. The woman knocked on the man's study. How is it? It's pretty. Come to the room. Yes. And the man looked at himself. He sighed. A man who's been married for 10 years, even so, faced with the woman's provocation, he didn't have the passion. The woman ran away in a fit of anger. The ghost inspector actually checked the former boyfriend's movements and accidentally hit him. That's it. He came to the hotel where his ex-boyfriend was. The scumbag always has a lot of ways. Let the woman find herself. Don't misunderstand. I have no feelings for you. That's it. The woman betrayed her husband in that night, worried that her man had been following her, until I saw him 2 hours later from the hotel. He knew he was wearing a green hat. Even under this pressure, the man still didn't betray Yoshin. He and the woman are innocent, but now Yoshin, who did the wrong thing first, asked the man who forced him to the end to tell everything that happened. Yoshin knew he was wrong. He knelt down to ask for forgiveness, and he was still suspicious of the man and the woman. He asked the man to confess everything he did. The man was going to be driven crazy by his silence. I didn't sleep. That makes sense. We went home together. Nothing happened. I gave him some medicine. I just watched quietly until I fell asleep. That's all. But who would go to sleep with a stranger for no reason? Didn't you fall in love? Yes. I did. Why wouldn't I fall in love? Why would I fall in love with a man who tries to make me fall in love with him like it's a habit? Now I know the truth. They were getting more and more excited in the end. To end the fight, the man ran away with the money, but where's Yoshin's opponent? A beautiful drift blocked his car. He was only angry at his incompetence. The moment he looked up, Yoshin disappeared. Oh no, stop it, are you crazy? Yoshin threw the money to the sky. Don't want to get what you can't get. The relationship between the two. This is the real end of the fight. They understand it's time to say goodbye to the dead marriage. On the day of the divorce, both of them cried. They thought they would stay with each other forever, but the distance between the two of them has already made the distance between the two of them further and further. Many years later, the man took the initiative to find Yoshin. He still can't forget her. He asked Yoshin if there was a man who came to his rental house. He laughed when he was denied unexpectedly. The hands of the two of them touched. It's been a long time since the two of them had a heart-fluttering feeling. They have passion in an instant. There are many scenes in this drama that can't be edited. You can go to the original drama. Thank you for your support.